Hi, I'm Rob Durham, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you can do to be a better comedian while you're stuck in quarantine.
He tours clubs and colleges all over. He's just published his third book. Give a nice big round of applause for Rob Durham.
Go ahead and subscribe to my page and check out other videos. I guess during this time as a comic, we all dream that we're going to pump out 20 or 30 new minutes for all these weeks that we're off. But, that's not very realistic. It's first of all, you don't have an open mic to test whether the material's going to be good or not. Second, there's nothing going on in your life other than being stuck in the quarantine. And while, yeah, it's tempting to write about the whole virus situation and being stuck, I have a feeling when clubs are back open and mics are back open, nobody's going to want to hear about it. Maybe a little bit, but imagine 20 comics at an open mic all talking about that after we just got through it as a country. So I would advise against writing too much about that. I know it's the only thing going on right now, but just a heads up, that's kind of a shelf life. Something you might try instead is free writing, journaling, blogging, whatever you need to do. I read a book called The Artist's Way years ago, and it suggested 3 pages of morning pages every morning when you wake up. So check that out, and you never know, maybe some material will come out of there, something from your past, or some memory, or some funny story. So free write and see what comes out. It's therapeutic too. I guess my main advice is you're going to need a way to survive the recession that's coming on. Find a job now, find a backup job now, because you're not going to be making nearly as much money in shows. And comedy was already hard enough to survive in. So you've got to find some sort of backup. I know Domino's near me is hiring. Whatever crap job you can have just to keep your head above the water over the next year or so. This isn't going to just go away once we're all back out in the open. Comedy clubs are going to drop again. This happened in 2007, 2008. There was a time before that recession where clubs were open Tuesday through Sunday. We would do 3 shows on Saturday. The Monday Night Funny Bone in St. Louis was sold out just about every Monday because it was hairdressers and servers. It was industry night. So those days are long gone, and it dropped quite a bit 07, 08. So you can imagine it's going to be just as hard. So a lot of your regular gigs may not be open. The stronger comedy clubs will be, but even open mics, bars aren't going to be able to withstand this. So you need to find, some way to support your income in the meantime. Something I suggest doing is reading, and not just articles online about what's happening, but find some fiction to read. When you read, your mind starts thinking more like a writer. So it's a nice change of pace. It's entertaining. You're getting smarter just by reading. You're improving your vocabulary. You might be able to make a nice reference in your act to a popular book. So, I sound like a teacher because I am, but do some reading during this time as well. If you don't want to read fiction, find some older nonfiction or other articles about anything else that you can write about. I think that'll help out. Also, you can read about stand-up comedy. I'll plug my book at the end of this clip, of course. There's a ton of them out there. You may also want to check out some books on creativity. Those are helpful as well. I mentioned The Artist's Way. There are quite a few just on, how to think creatively. So check those out on Amazon as well, and that can definitely benefit you. In a previous video, I talked about online posters and how the graphics were pretty weak on that. Now may be a time to, maybe get that 30-day trial on whatever program you want to use and start learning to create better show posters. So, the promo is going to be helpful when we get out of this. So now's the time to sit down and actually learn that skill. And finally, use this time to get healthier. Detox. I know it's ironic I'm standing in front of a bar full of liquor, but I'm not drinking every night. The worst thing you can do is sit at home and watch Netflix and, play around on Facebook for 12 hours a day and then, get carry-out food. While, yes, you should support the small businesses, trust me, you probably can't afford to be spending $10 to $15 every meal. So somehow get some groceries, whatever method you have, if you feel that's safe enough. Don't just sit at home eating junk food, staying up late, and letting your brain go to mush. Especially if you have depression, that's only going to make things tougher. This is not an easy time on any of us. So develop some healthier habits if you can. Reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while, even family if you're desperate, and we'll get through this. For more advice on how to make money in stand-up comedy, check out my book on Amazon. It's called Don't Wear Shorts on Stage, and it's available on Kindle as well. Again, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments or questions you'd like me to answer in future videos, please let me know, and I'll see you soon.